We're back with the Bad Vibe podcast. I guess this is technically episode 3.
Yeah, 3 or 4. We recorded one a couple months ago. I don't know if it
was
got
stupid.
Out. It was stupid. We were talking about, like, we're doing this for the guys out there. It was kind of pretty much a gay vibe podcast. But,
You know how Rocky movies are inspirational?
yeah.
But Rocky 5 was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then 6...
That's kind of what that episode was.
It's an old dude. Oh, I'm going to make fun of 6. I like that one.
6 wasn't bad. It was a good, it would have been better if he didn't fight the guy. Mm-hmm. If it just showed how his life was. Maybe if he trained the guy. Mm-hmm. I was really hoping that his kid would be a fighter and he'd train his kid, but his kid was like some Wall Street douchebag. That wasn't... Look, you know what pissed me off about... Here's what pisses me off about movies.
I mean, he did some good stories, so you gotta, like, let him have a bad one every once in a while.
Stallone, as dumb as he sounds and looks, he's obviously pretty fucking smart.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he's still, like...
But here's what pisses me off.
Hey, yo here.
His kid in that had a good enough life that he was able to go to college, and he got some...
Really thought shit out. It was cool how...
Oh, no, yeah, part 6 was good. But his kid's all like, he doesn't like his dad. Oh, he's always talking about... Your dad was the heavyweight champ of the world.
A white one?
Yeah. There's not a lot. There's not a lot of those.
Mm-hmm.
Your dad was that, and he's a pretty nice guy. And you're bitching about your dad? Go fuck yourself. Meet my dad.
Yeah, find mine.
Yeah, find his.
I think he lives in Tyler.
Yeah, he lives up in East Texas somewhere. His fucking legs don't work. I don't know. He might... Is he dead?
He's Professor Xavier, I think.
Except
that's what I like to
without
think.
all the cool stuff.
Wheelchair? The X on it?
No, he has a wheelchair.
Like
he doesn't have any of the other stuff that guy has.
Oh, yeah. The cool part, yeah.
No, and my dad, my dad's a dick. I mean, you know.
The British accent. Right?
Yeah.
Not your dad's. That'd be fucking amazing.
No, my dad doesn't have a British accent.
Yeah.
I wish he did.
If he did, and as racist as he is, that'd be hilarious.
Oh, no. Dude, they're fucking racist in England.
No, but I mean, like, his country...
Oh, yeah.
I think if he had that, but our accent.
I don't think that's possible, because that is an accent.
No, but I mean, it would... Yeah, but that's like an accent. That's like a territory kind of thing, too, though. We have an American different... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like...
Basically, what you're saying is...
A little twang to the end of some of his words. You know what I mean? A little twang to the end of some words.
Oh, not just that, but just the words that... Like, we use...
That's like, alright, you find a British person and get them to say y'all.
Yeah, how would that sound?
You know what I mean?
No, they do say y'all.
They say y'all?
Yeah, it's like Russell Brand.
I know y'all, it's like, become something. It's actually, when you type it, it'll correct it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not a word, don't use it. And just like, ain't fucking goes in there, and ain't no some red squiggly marks underneath it.
They use that in England, too.
Ain't is a real word, and I is gonna use it.
Well, it's a real word, but what the problem with ain't is, it's a contraction, but for what? Like, it's. I-T apostrophe S. It is what it stands for. Ain't, A-I-N apostrophe T. It doesn't stand for anything. No, it's not is it A-I-N-T with no... Anyway, this is boring shit.
Oh, it's interesting.
What we've covered is, so far in this podcast, Dee's dad isn't a superhero, and my dad's not British.
And Rocky's son should fuck himself.
Yeah, fuck him. He had a good dad.
Yeah, he was dumb, and then he got real, like, intelligent, and then dumb again?
Yeah, why did Rocky get smart when he had
what
money and
happened
get
with
dumb
that?
when he didn't?
Is he showing people with money are smart?
Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm starting to think this whole Rocky thing is...
That was kind of...
All right, part 1, he's poor. He's dumb.
Part 1, he's poor. Part 2, he's poor.
Part 2, he's got a little money.
Part 3, he's up there. He's wanting to retire.
And he's smart.
You know, he's smart. Part 4, he's smart. 5,
rich.
Dumb as shit.
He loses his money and becomes
6,
dumb again.
He is in the middle? I mean, he's just like a guy.
Yeah, he's wise.
He's like an average guy, whatever.
That used to fight Spider-Rico and Apollo. Oh.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he does. He clearly, like, talks dumber when he doesn't have money.
Thuraya the Kaiser. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
We're brought to you right now by Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah.
Well, one song. No, we're not really, though. I have to always say that, because what if, dude?
What are they going to
I don't want someone taking my $75 in my bank account. You know, someone's like, you know.
They sue you for everything you got, and it doesn't even get them the gas money they wasted driving to the lawyer's office.
Yeah, they're like, God damn it.
How fucked up.
But, anyways.
Yeah. We're breathing heavy again.
We're still fat.
Still fat, yeah.
I mean, it's
Getting fatter. I'm drinking a drink. I
free
can say
Pepsi.
I can say Pepsi.
Where's my other Pepsi? Is that my Pepsi?
No.
Is my Pepsi?
Yeah.
I drink too much of my Pepsi. It's a flat Pepsi. Did you notice, dude? They go bad in like
Yeah, they're not good.
April.
Yeah.
I don't mean next April. I mean last April. And
Yeah, that last April. And
about
now
to be
it's
August.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's March. But anyways, enough about Pepsi.
Isn't it fun? What do you think's the deal with like the Pepsi and Coke thing? Is it just because of where we live that I think Pepsi is losing that battle bad?
Dude, a lot of people from up north are fucking Pepsi people.
No shit.
Yeah,
You rarely
I've heard
see people
about
drink Pepsi around here.
Yeah, I mean, around here is the Dr. Pepper, Coca-Cola thing.
Dr. Pepper, big time.
Yeah, big time Dr. Pepper. But I mean, and you go everywhere else, they're like Dr. Pepper, you know. But like, I don't know. Pepsi though, a lot of places is big time, especially other countries. Other countries is big time.
It's not.
Coca-Cola is everywhere too, but they're both everywhere. Dr. Pepper's really not.
Which one do you think actually tastes better if you had to pick one?
I mean, I get paid by Pepsi.
Yeah, fuck them.
But I don't know. I mean,
I would probably say Coke.
I like cherry because I like the cherry flavors. I like cherry Pepsi way better than cherry Coke.
Yeah.
But because that's what I'm going by is their flavors.
I don't like anything where they add.
But see, I don't like the originals.
No, I don't like. Alright, I like Mountain Dew. I don't like Code Red. I don't like Code Blue.
Dude, we love Code Red now.
Fuck Code.
Dude, it's just cherry. We like cherry. I don't know what the fuck it is with cherry. When me and Crystal got together, we started drinking the cherry drinks, except for that cherry Fanta that just came out with us. Fucking, I don't see how anybody can drink that. It's nasty.
You know, this is something you know, but I guess the fucking millions and millions of our fans don't know.
The non-merchandisers?
No. You don't know it from merchandising. The first time I ever drank I always liked Mountain Dew. The first time I ever drank Code Red Mountain Dew, it had just came out.
Mm-hmm.
You can do the research on this, and you'll see that when it just came out was 2001.
Really?
Yeah, I was in high school.
Are you sure that's when it just came out, or you just...
When we first got it, around here. Around where we live, we get shit late. Started seeing some kids wearing bell bottoms the other day.
Yeah, we're like the Africa or Indonesia or
yeah.
Like the...
Yeah, we're like third world. When a style... Like, if you live in LA and you're like...
We're like those kids in Haiti.
We don't have hipsters.
Just getting, you know...
You know how you always hear about hipsters?
Hipsters.
Have you ever seen a hipster? You always hear about hipsters. They have like weird beards or mustaches and they wear like fedoras and they like shit before it was cool.
Oh, yeah, we don't.
They like obscure music and we don't have that at all. There aren't people like that here.
Everybody here likes where like California and New York like.
But we're behind.
We're in an area where...
They have hipsters in those places.
Yeah, those places... Yeah, I understand. I mean, I get it.
We're so far behind.
I mean, our people are just copying what other people like. They think they like it, and it's something new to them, but really it's just some new shit.
It's just because the fucking
it's been going on.
Teen mom was wearing...
Yeah.
Anyway, that's not important. 2001. I was in high school. I was a senior, and it's September 11th. 2000 was 9/11. I didn't know it was 9/11 because we don't get news out here.
You drank the first one on 9/11?
Yes. Now, here's where it all comes
on the day there was a code red nationwide.
That's where we're going with this. So, me and my friend sneaking around the halls. We go to the vending machine. He's like, dude, you see the new Mountain Dew? And I was like, yeah, fuck it. Let's try it. I mean, he was paying, so I'll take some chances on drinks. If I was paying, I'm getting something I know I like. You know, somebody gives me money to bet at the horse races, I'm betting on the long shot. Use my own money, I'm betting on fucking...
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. You'll just get a couple dollars out of it, but you're going to do that sure
thing. So anyway, he's like, yeah, here. So he gave me a fistful of dimes, and I get a Code Red Mountain Dew. And I took a sip, and I was like, God damn, it's nasty. He's like, nah, that's just because it's new. Anytime you drink something new, it's kind of weird at first. Just kind of keep drinking. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. So anyway, we go back into the hallways, and I'm drinking a Code Red, still gagging this nasty shit down. And my whole school's in the middle of the hall. And I'm like, what the fuck? And there's a fucking TVs kind of still sucked then, so it was like one of those big square box TVs. And there's like 400 people watching it.
The ones in the stands, they all roll around?
Yeah, like the AV people roll them in. And they were watching the news, so I was like, fuck, let's get out of here. This is boring. I still wasn't smart enough to realize something weird was going on. My entire school's watching TV in the hall. So we sneak out. I didn't find out that 9/11 had... Oh, I'm drinking a Code Red. I didn't find out that 9/11 happened until not that afternoon. This was probably at like 10:30.
This all happened at 9 something, and then the second one hit around 10 something. I was watching it all the time. I was sick at home. You didn't have surgery that day? Or something?
No, I had a doctor's. I found out when I got to the doctor's appointment. The doctor said I was going for like a checkup, and then the doctor was like, "Would you like to give blood?" And I was like, "Give blood?"
Already they were asking?
Yes. And they were like, "Yeah, we're sending blood for all these people that died." And I'm thinking like, all right, I kind of know something happened, but what's going on? And the nurse is like, terrorists, somebody, they didn't know it was terrorists, but they're like, something happened and 2 planes hit. And I was like, damn. And I was like, it's a Code Red. And I was drinking a Code Red, and it was like, Code Red, Code Red. Anyway, it's I didn't say it was funny. I was just telling you a fucking story.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking you're like, oh, this is disgusting. You're complaining about a taste of a drink when other people were burning.
The worst thing that happened that day was I had to drink Code Red.
Yeah. Someone else had to jump out of a building.
But you know, like, we make jokes.
Maybe that. What if when they were jumping out of that building, because this is a long way down, right? And floating next to them is a Code Red, and they drink it, and that's the last thing they drink, and they're like, this is fucking net.
I feel sorry for them. I feel yeah, fuck. No, but like I said,
then it would look like Code Red all over the concrete.
We make jokes about 9/11, but really, we got to see some crazy times. Mm-hmm. The craziest thing that ever happened in America in at least the last 100 years, and we got to watch it on TV.
Yeah, I was sick. I was watching Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Mom came in there and was like, hey, some plane hit a building. I got to go pick up Jeremy. He's got a doctor's appointment. So I went into Ashley's room, because that's where the rabbit ears were. And I plugged it all up, set it up, and I was laying there, and I was watching. And they were like, oh, my God, an airplane hit. And then you could see, like, I was watching, and I see the plane and hit the second one. I'm like, holy shit.
The craziest thing you've ever seen.
I was like, because I was watching, and they didn't know it was going to happen. They were just watching the smoke coming from the first one. And then you see the plane hit the second one, and the camera shakes. And he's like, did he hit that? And it's like crazy.
See, this is our Kennedy assassination.
See, I didn't see the first one because I was watching Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Because,
which
I was
way better than
sick from, school like Ferris Bueller was. So
yeah, you were probably about as sick as Ferris was, too.
Yeah. So I ended up going over there and watching that while Mom went and picked you up.
But what I was saying, like, this is people our parents' age, a little older, they can be 80 and they won't know who their fucking kids are, but they'll know where they were when they found out about Kennedy getting shot. Uh-huh. And now we have that. You'll never forget where you were when that, and it's not, I don't know, it's just, it's really a weird thing because that's the only thing like that's universal for our generation. You know what I mean? There's nothing else that's universal for our generation.
See, what's funny is, yeah, because that's all around. Not just here, though. There's other countries and be like, remember when the United States got attacked, whatever. Everybody knows about New York. So, well, I'm sure some kids on some island, those people don't. They probably know what the fuck New York is. They don't even know what those things are. There's some really tall trees without leaves on top. But no, anyways, the people are like, what the fuck is he talking about, really tall trees?
Yeah, you're rambling in a way that is, kind of hard to follow.
It's cool, though.
I do it, too. So.
Yeah, but anyways.
I told a 3.5-hour story about Code Red, and at the end I was just like, and that's what happened.
Yeah, someone's all like on the edge of their seat, like the Jews were. And
they're like, how is he going to tie this in? No, he didn't.
Yeah, and they're like,
just a story. Code Red that I was drinking has nothing to do with anything else.
That whole story was a Code Red. It was
disaster.
Yeah, but
I'm not a good storyteller.
Well,
what are you going to do? People are like, then why do you have a podcast?
What was I talking about?
Something about...
Oh yeah, anyways, when I tell people, I'm like, yeah, they're like, on 9/11, and they're like, whatever, and I'm like, yeah, they're like, I was in school, I remember it happened, and I was like, oh, I was at home, they're like, lucky? Really? There's people that, like, lost their family. I was lucky, because I was at home sick, watching it all on TV, and, yeah.
It's really weird that
people were like, third period or something, so I know it was around 9, 10 o'clock. Because people were like, yeah, in third period, we were all watching whatever. And then after that, we all kind of just stayed in our class, and we didn't have to do anything. And I was like, that's lucky. I wasted a day that,
But I wonder...
They're the lucky ones. They were at school on a day that it didn't matter. I was at home on a day that I could have been at school not doing shit. I could have went the next day when everybody went back to work.
But why didn't they have to do schoolwork? What's the correlation between a building falling down in New York and kids almost as far away as you can get from New York?
What about this? What about this? What if that's like a butterfly effect thing? If we wouldn't have stopped teaching kids on that day, we could have geniuses out there. Because that one day we didn't teach people nationwide. We
might have inspired somebody that, like, oh, math is fun. And then he goes on to, like, create some solution to some fucking lifelong problem, you know?
Yeah.
Or it's like they interrupt science class so this kid doesn't get hooked on science. Instead, he gets hooked on meth. So now his teeth are falling out. He's shooting up every day when he could have been fucking inventing something or curing cancer or some shit like that.
I wonder when it happened, though.
Thanks, Taliban.
Because, they're ahead of us in the time,
If it was 8 there, then it was 7 here.
Okay.
Because we're an hour off. So.
Someone walking behind us.
And he's probably like, what the fuck are they doing?
He's not a murderer, though. Maybe. No, he's got a beard, though. He's probably pissed off at somebody on his girlfriend, so he's stupid. But, anyways,
Oh, yeah, you know what? We're not real big on current events, but, alright, this isn't real current. Remember, do you ever see any of that, like, shit about, like, celebrities?
Like TV?
Yeah, like, I pretty much don't watch it, but, alright, Jay-Z...
The TMZ shit?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't really.
Alright, well, here's what happened.
When I'm filling the machines at work, like at Walmart or H-E-B or something, I see the little, like, things up there. It's like, Tom Cruise has gay history, and have you seen that?
They've been saying that for years.
Or something like that.
They've been saying that.
It was on the National Enquirer.
Yeah, that's fake.
But I see all those things like they're like what's Kim Kardashian, the sex video one, right? Yeah, they're like Kim Kardashian upset about her boyfriend, or
yeah, why is that news?
So she's eating a lot now again. She's getting big again. I'm like, who fucking cares?
Yeah, who cares? Let her have fun.
Let her eat. If she wants to eat.
I don't like people that like.
Why taking pictures of her stuff in her fat fucking face and then show some rolls coming off her arm or something?
You'd fuck her.
Who gives a fuck?
The guy that wrote the headline on how fat she is would fuck her if he could.
All that's just. Leave the people alone. Of course, her and her family are fucking asking for it. The dude looks like a fucking alien. The Jenner dude.
He was like a great American sports hero, and
and he still looks real athletic, but he looks like that dude that's trying to look like the Ken doll. Have you seen that? The guy that gets the implants for muscles. Do you know that?
Doesn't he know you can work out?
He gets implants in all the little spots.
There's another way to get muscles.
Like he's I know it's not like. He says something about his muscles, but it's funny because on one of them you can see that he has it on one side and not on the other yet.
God.
And it's just like...
Looks like he jerks off a lot.
It's like I don't know what the names of the muscles are because, I don't have many. But, it's one of the ones up on his top on his shoulders. It really sticks out.
Bruce Jenner looks like if you took a Ken doll and held a lighter to its face for not until it got black, but when it first started to run, and then you pulled it away.
Yeah.
That being said, he's probably better looking than me.
He is funny looking though. But and then all the other ones, there's 2 of them are because of sex videos or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's fucking kids all over.
Anyway, the reason I brought up pop culture, which as you can see, me and him were really up on it. A while back, Jay-Z and his sister-in-law, who people know her name, but I don't. She's from Houston. I like that about her. Anyway, she was beating the shit out of him in an elevator, and it got caught on tape.
Him?
Yeah. She's kicking him and throwing punches, and he has a bodyguard.
Because she's from H-Teasy.
Yeah, she's from H-Town. Not Hallettsville, but the second-rate H-Town. So, anyway, so his bodyguard pulls her out, and there was all this news about it, which, leave the dude alone. He probably said something. She got a little pissed. She was probably being a bitch. And he was being cool. He's just standing there cool. This dude's a billionaire. He's smart.
Yeah.
He knows, to keep his cool and shit like that. She throws some punches. Anyway, I don't know why, but it's all over the news. Well, now, an NFL football player, and I haven't seen the video, but I want to. He was in an elevator with his fiance, and
Is he like a lineman or something?
No, he's a running back.
Oh.
So he's
I was going to say a lineman would be huge. He'd just murder someone.
Oh, no. But yeah, this dude's 5'10", probably 220. He's a fucking
he's
man.
Choke slammer or something?
I don't know what happened. I think he threw a punch. I think it's like, you know how like you see video footage of a like robbery and it like kind of skips a frame.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened, but the way I imagine it is, they're standing there arguing, and the next frame she's on the ground. He knocked her out, and he got suspended for
Seen the video?
No, I haven't. I just heard about it. He got suspended for 2 games and fined some money, and people are like, "That's not enough. That's not enough." No, fuck it. Shouldn't get suspended at all. I mean, it's none of our business. Hey, don't hit your wife.
But what does that have to do with football?
Nothing. Hey, he shouldn't have hit his wife. She probably was fucking egging it on. I bet. She's like, "You won't do it. You won't fucking do it." And he's like, "Oh, I won't." You realize I hit huge men for a living.
I mean...
But anyway, he got fined and he got all this shit.
That's like if I spill something at the house and at work, they suspend me.
Exactly. It's none of their goddamn business.
Like, I drop a Coke and it busts open and I have to clean it up, and they're like, "You're suspended for dropping
No,
it."
I'm 100% on the side of don't hit your wife.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you proving? You weigh 220, she probably weighs $110.
220, dude.
You lift weights for a no,
I wasn't
the guy,
like,
no,
dude,
not me.
220.
I wish.
Yeah.
So, but I think like it's really weird how like we live in this weird world where everything that happens gets caught on camera. So if you're famous, you're not getting away with shit.
Mm-hmm.
So don't beat your fucking wife.
Yeah, especially famous people. Yeah, I mean, cause,
like if you beat your wife, it's probably not going to get caught on camera.
Yeah.
So,
What's crazy is though, even though like you see those videos of kids like beating up some bully and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like you're like, holy shit! Like he's like, I want to prove to everybody. And some kid,
and he
like some fucking nerdy.
Everybody.
You seen that one?
Where he beats the shit out of that big dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just goes up and you start feeling bad for the bully, you know, because you're like, holy shit, he's getting his ass kicked.
Wailing on him.
And then that one with the Sharkeisha one. Have you seen that one?
Sharkeisha?
Yeah, they called it that. I don't know why. Maybe that's her name.
It must be.
I mean, you're not big up on this stuff, but I remember seeing some Sharkeisha thing. Might have been on Tosh. But, like on one of the newer ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's like acting like she's friends with this chick, and then she starts fucking beating the shit out of her, dude. Throws her down, whatever. Starts kicking her in the ribs and shit.
I say
bad.
if you didn't know a girl named Sharkeisha might be crazy, it's your fault.
I think some of the things like, Sharkeisha, you know, like, because she's black, if you didn't get that.
Believe it or not, yeah, she's not a middle-class white girl.
Yeah.
But no, if you're hanging out with a girl named Sharkeisha, and you know her name's Sharkeisha, and you don't think she might hit
Sharkeisha. That's like...
then it's your fault.
It sounds like they'd make a movie of, you know, like Sharknado.
Sharkeisha versus, like...
Sharkeisha versus King Kong or something.
I was going to say Cinepeisha or something.
Cinepeisha.
It's like a Cinep... Anyway.
Well, yeah.
This is
They're making another Godzilla and another King Kong.
I don't...
I'm fans of movies, though.
Yeah, I'm fans of movies, too. Just
have you seen the new Godzilla movie, dude?
Fuck, no.
Dude, it's pretty good.
All right, here's all I've heard about it.
It's like the old school and the old, like, you know?
This is all I've heard about it. Bryan Cranston's in it, but mainly just in the trailer.
Bryan Cranston.
Exactly. They say he's barely in it.
The Breaking Bad dude?
Yeah. Is that him?
Yeah.
Yeah. They say he's barely in it. He's all over when you watch the trailer. Like,
yeah, when you watch the trailer, they're like, yeah, Breaking Bad star or whatever. And I was like, that's the kid off Malcolm in the Middle. I mean, that's the dad off of Malcolm.
That is a good fucking actor.
No, he's not bad.
I'm thinking about getting into Breaking Bad.
I don't remember him in it, but yeah, he is at the beginning.
Everybody says Breaking Bad is the shit.
I don't like shows, dude. I don't fucking like shows. No, but not just because like you get into it and then it's over. I don't like everybody's like Game of Thrones. People are like Walking Dead. I'm just like,
I don't watch Game of Thrones or Walking Dead.
I have season 1, 2, and 3 of Walking Dead. I got my $1.50 at that pawn shop. Each $1.50.
I don't.
And Kevin paid like $20 for each one or something.
Kevin's stupid.
But yeah, I mean, anyways, I just don't like watching shows anymore. Smallville, I watched it for fucking 10 years. And
that's
after
what
that...
ruined you. If you'd watched a good show for 10 years, maybe you'd think
it was
shows are
good. It was badass, and it ended.
It's like Superman,
and
but
when it ended, I was just like, really?
It's Superman, but he don't fly.
I was like...
The only cool thing about Superman, and he don't do it.
The new one's gonna look... Of course, I'm gonna always like the nerd movies, but... like just like the Star Wars, they're gonna come out, you know?
They're gonna be so bad.
Everybody listens to this... You know, by the time they do listen to it, they're like, oh my gosh, they're talking about like old school shit. Because once it bounces off of the planets or where the fuck it does, it gets to somebody else's cell phone.
If anybody else...
They're listening to it while they're at work.
I don't want to, like... I know we've already covered this a little on the other ones, but... The fact that somebody is going to have their phone and hear us talking, it really kind of creeps me out.
That someone's listening to our conversation. Because we're not really talking at people anymore like we were in the first one.
Yeah, it was hard to get used to.
Yeah, we apologize for the first episode. And if you find our history one that came out 3 or 4 months ago, our old one.
Oh,
back
God,
in the...
no.
Yeah, don't listen to that
you don't find it.
I hope you listen to that one. We're like... It was horrible. I mean, we didn't know how to start it. We never did start talking to each other. It was all like, what we're going to be doing.
Yeah, because I feel like we're talking to each other, but we kind of talk to the people.
It was kind of like if Mr. Rogers had a podcast.
And was drunk.
Yeah, it was horrible. I mean, it's not like we were drunk or nothing.
No,
I think the last time either of us drank was
my
your wedding.
Yeah. Yeah, we drank quite a bit that night, but, you know.
Granny left. But yeah, anyways, Sharkeisha, Kardashians. We're not keeping up with the Kardashians.
Oh, you know what? This is fucking topical. There's another plane missing.
I saw that thing you put on there.
Where?
Amanda was like, oh, that's wrong.
Where are planes going?
And 2 of them missing?
I have a theory.
Hold on. I know that one landed in the ocean and they ended up finding it, right?
I have a theory. Have you ever seen Langoliers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe these planes... Okay, what exactly happens in Langoliers? Huh? That's what's happening.
They go into a black hole. Everybody that's sleeping...
Yeah, they go to a black hole.
Everybody that's sleeping stays. Everybody else's, their watches and their, like, the little heart thing.
They disappear.
Yeah, but only the metal stuff stays or something. I don't know.
No, their clothes are there, too. So I think that's what's happening.
And they're walking around.
Malaysian flight, whatever, and this new one, Algerian, whatever. Yeah, it's pretty much Langolier shit. I mean...
And one got shot down.
And if anybody says, like, that's stupid, it can't be that, go fuck yourself. Where are they then? Until something else comes out, I'm going with Langoliers.
Remember back when the Bermuda Triangle people used to always be like...
Yeah, whatever happened to those people? They're like, oh, maybe this shit ain't real. They kind of just quietly stopped talking about it.
Because it used to be like, you'd see like Bermuda Triangle stories.
It was all over TV.
And you'd be like, holy shit, another ship's missing. Another boat, can't find it. Yeah. And all of a sudden you're just like, they're like, it's like if all of a sudden like people just really stop talking about like Bigfoot or something, you know? Because there's certain parts of definitely the United States.
Bigfoot really never got out of style. It's still...
Yeah, but I mean, it's like if it got real popular and everybody's like, Bigfoot, we saw Bigfoot, and then all of a sudden someone, it's just like, oh no, I don't know if Bigfoot is.
Yeah, we were joking.
Yeah, but it's not even that. It's just people don't even talk about the Bermuda Triangle anymore. Or the Bermuda Triangle.
Neither one.
The Bermuda. Yeah, like the grass.
The grass, yeah.
I guess, I don't know. We're brought to you by Bermuda grass or Bermuda grass.
Whichever
if
one.
You can tell us which one it is, you win.
Want a free trip to somewhere.
Yeah.
And by free, I mean you won't have to pay to get, in your car.
Yeah.
It's like...
you have a free vacation at home.
Take a day off.
Whenever you get out at work.
If you can tell us this, take a day off from your job, and we'll cheer you on.
Unpaid.
Yeah, no, we're not going to pay you.
Yeah, and your job probably won't either.
No, they won't pay you. What are you going to have to go tell your boss? These 2 fat guys told me not to work today.
The bad vibe or the sad vibe, they said that they'll pay for it, send them the money.
Yeah.
We don't have money.
No, none, really.
I have bills and they're multiplying.
He's losing control, let's face it.
Yeah, I was like, skipped a little bit.
It is funny because all the podcasts I listen to, they're not all rich. I listen to one that's actually poor people just like us.
Really?
Yeah. Ooh. It's Christine Levine.
I know, on our...
Their lights got cut out.
On Twitter, the Juggernaut podcast? I haven't listened to it.
Hey, but we're going to give them a shout out.
Yeah, listen to the Juggernaut.
Hold on.
Brothers.
Hold on, dude. You're probably fucking this all up.
It's Juggernaut.
Yeah, I know, but I want to make sure it's right because if...
It's the Juggernaut Brothers.
No, I believe you.
Oh, but what's their actual podcast name?
That's what I'm saying. Okay, the Juggernaut Brothers. It's at Jugbro on Twitter. Jugbro on Twitter.
Yeah, listen to them.
And the podcast, jugbro.com. Jugbro.com. And I haven't listened to it yet.
What?
Jugbro. Okay, because it's Juggernaut Brothers.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to it yet, but...
It's a bunch of fat guys?
They're fat guys. So, hey.
Maybe be a network one day.
Fat Guys. That one looks kind of familiar.
But anyways, yeah, listen to them. They just followed us on Twitter yesterday or today?
Yeah, probably yesterday.
I don't know. But yeah, ours is at The Bad Vibe or just Bad Vibe?
At the Bad Vibe.
At The Bad Vibe.
The Bad Vibe, yeah.
Yeah, The Bad Vibe.
And you'll know it's us if you see a picture of two fat dudes sitting at a table with 2 cups in front of them.
Yeah, you would think we're doing a podcast, but we're really at a bowling alley.
Yeah, that picture is taken from bowling.
Who took it? Joanna?
Yeah, probably. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares about what?
Oh, I said that we're starting a podcast soon. I put that up there at 8:52. It's now 11.
Oh, shit, it is 11. Central Time.
Yeah, so jugbros.com. Go listen to them because they followed us on Twitter. And
yeah, they're giving us a chance, so you give them a chance.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll listen to us.
Yeah, hey, Jug Bros.
Listen to us.
Check us out. We're fat. We're fat, too.
Are they white dudes?
One looks kind of Mexican. One looks
like Italian, maybe?
How the fuck?
Juggernaut. Is that like their last name or something?
No, Juggernaut means like, like it's a juggernaut, like this big, like awesome thing.
Really?
That's what I'm gonna go with. Let's see, there's 4 fat guys, and then like a guy that would be considered fat if the other guys weren't so fat.
Okay.
One looks kind of like Jesus in a way. Well, he just has long hair and a beard.
The skinny one?
Yeah.
The one that you said would.
The one in the back is almost definitely a truck driver. He looks.
They're probably all truck drivers. That one looks like a dyke, though.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing against y'all. Listen, I'm just saying. They're gonna be, but you're gonna know we're true if you know which one we're talking about. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If you're all like, hey, Steven, they said Steven looks like whatever, you know?
Yeah, he does look like.
They're like, well, how do you know it's me? I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
You wear thongs. No.
Yeah. For the first 3 years I knew you, I thought you were a chick. Okay.
Pretty soon.
Yeah, we're at 30 minutes, 32, 13, 14. And,
yeah, again, we don't know the how much we can upload and stuff, so we're going to do short podcasts till we can find out more.
And if you're saying like, hey, fuck you, make them a little longer, tell us if you want them short, we're not going to do exactly what each person says because 2 people could say things that conflict.
Yeah.
But if you
it's not like, hey, the stuff they'd say that they go longer or shorter if I say, and, well, they didn't. But then some other guy's like, hey, make them longer. This guy, hey, make them shorter. And we're like,
we're not Goldilocks.
Keep them the same?
It's not like, this one's just right. Yeah. No. We're going to make, for the foreseeable future, they'll be 30 to 40 minutes long. And, if enough people are like, hey, make them longer. Because, look, I hate when people bitch about podcasts being too long. Like, oh, it's too long. Then fucking stop it.
Though. Yeah, no, I mean, get that one podcast app that we're not with. We're not brought to you by the podcast app.
If you go to any Stitcher, anything that plays podcasts, you're not going to find us.
No, you're not going to find us. You're going to have to just...
You have to be our friend on Twitter or whatever.
But well, I mean, I'm saying this right now until maybe one day we are on something like that.
And we're going to try to make...
But as of right now, while we're recording, we do not have anything. Just... No, we don't even have Facebook. They fucking cancels. We had too many friends too fast. We got so many comedian friends from, L.A.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And they just thought... I mean, yeah, we didn't know who they were, but a lot of them wanted to be on our podcast. And then all of a sudden, Facebook challenged us. Mark Zuckerberg is like, oh, yeah?
And he won.
Nobody has friends like that,
Yeah, he's a fucking dork. He doesn't know anything about friends.
Nobody has that many friends except Tom from MySpace. He don't have hardly any friends anymore.
MySpace is still a thing.
They're trying to bring it back.
It will never come back.
It won't. Facebook's just... I mean, it's just...
Facebook has the older people.
You can't have 2 networks because someone's like, oh, well, Steven's on this one and we're on this one, so...
Well, you can't have 3 because Twitter is the most popular.
Well, yeah.
And then there's Facebook.
But see, Twitter and Facebook are kind of like you can upload things to both of the, You can, a lot of different apps and stuff that you do, you can upload to both of them. Like iFunny, you can upload to both of them.
Yeah.
So whatever you have, it can go on both of them, and then, But if you have this, and people say it's on Facebook, you can't see it through Twitter, I don't think.
I don't fucking know.
I'm sure there's
how this
links.
shit works.
I don't know how the fucking internet shit.
I don't
Some
wanna
kind of
end-
weird fucking crazy symbols and letters and numbers and shit, and then that leads to like you go to some page with some pictures on it. That's fucking stupid. I mean, that just doesn't make fucking sense. But
I don't want to end on this such a bad note, but you know, fuck them. We're going to. So we'll have another one. We'll be doing another one soon. And so yeah, look for us on Twitter. It's The Bad Vibe. It's at The Bad Vibe. Jug Bros, at Jug Bros. Go check them out. Like I said, I don't know if they're any good or not, but I know that they followed us on Twitter, and at this point, they're one of our few. So
yeah, and I'm going to try to build another Facebook site. We're going to try to do this one slow and keep one going so I don't get challenged again. But
yeah, fuck Zuckerberg.
But anyways, yeah, we're gonna Fuckerberg. But anyways, yeah, it's already 36 minutes. We got to go in with this one to upload.
36 minutes. Yeah,
but
that's
yeah, this is it.
Thank you for listening, and we're out.
We're out. Pterodactyl.